tomorrow. Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Devin Travis, and we are set for baseball. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Solarte, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Solarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Here's Randall Grichuk. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Cold strike 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
It is Curtis Granderson as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Granderson waits on the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. With the play, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ted Williams is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 now. 3-1 now to Martin. The 3-1. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Jaime Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to third. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Devin Travis. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Griffey is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Not close. It's 2-0. Garcia, the native of Mexico, he was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Solo shot here to left, number 398 now of his career, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. And it's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Ripken leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Stepping in and ready for another.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot. But listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB. But listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit hard back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have.
John Hairman, Solarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Bob Gibson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to work now is Garcia as he gets ahead on a good pitch that time. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Riding in once again, Ted Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Williams, a runner at second with 1 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
But there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And the runner back in standing. Set and the pitch fouled off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot by Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. into right field. That's a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Bench, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Pitch popped up, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Cal Ripken is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and in steps Big Frank. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the third out. In all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Here's Randall Grichuk, a base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Here's a high pop-up. Bench waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Curtis Granderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Russell Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Martin swings and throws from the right side and stands at .5'10". He was a 17th round pick during the 2002 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the inning is over. Down in Troy Tulowitzki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a 1st-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And that pitch catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. Marco Estrada, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Lays off 2-2 now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr., 1 for 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that home streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. With runners in scoring position this season, Bench is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
The 3-1 skied into straightaway right. Richard sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. A cold strike on the inside corner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Josh Donaldson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Way in front of that fastball. Bouncer up the middle. Ripken over to his left on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. Ripken loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Russell Martin now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. There's a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Steve Pierce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Steve Pierce.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. They'll come into play here at 319. 5 homers and 16 RBI. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ryan Tepera gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
0-1, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Now a flare out toward right center. Travis ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr., and their runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Bradley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, 2 gone.
The catcher is number 5.
Johnny Bench will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing and a ground ball to third. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Missed with a slider. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Thomas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So digging in now, Cal Ripken, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here it comes on 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Digging in now, Bob Gibson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. Fine running play there for the first out. In now, Yonherbert Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Here's Randall Bridget. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Bob Gibson earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Jaime Garcia struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
7 runs, 11 hits.
Hi, I'm Jays 7-3. Manny Machado grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Orioles to the win over the Nationals.